How to DM a girl. The easiest place is Instagram. What I like to do is, I'll like 2 of her pics, too, because she's more likely to single out your name if you do 2. Whereas if you only do 1, she might not even notice. But no more than 2, because then it gets weird. Then I'll wait a little while and see if she likes any of mine. If she does, then I'll DM her something funny related to one of her pics or her bio. Either a funny comment or an insightful one if she seems like she's the kind of person who would like that. Just use your judgment, but never say something romantic like, "Really beautiful picture, baby." Because that's really stupid and you remind me of Urkel jerking off in the movie theater or something. And besides, it's exactly what every other guy is saying. Fuck that. That's it. Conversation started. From there, you can take it to wherever you want. Also, keep in mind this works best if it's a girl you go to school with or in one of your classes or at work or lives in your dorm or apartment or on your street or something. If it's like a random model with 10,000 followers, it's going to be hit or miss, bro. I'll do a video about this in the future with more detail about how to set up your profile and everything. But that's the basic idea. Try it out. You should do a video on approach anxiety. One trick you can use is the 3-second rule. This is actually something they recommend to help people stop procrastinating. When you're wondering about whether you should do something productive or keep screwing around, give yourself 3 seconds, and by the end of that time, you should be getting up to do the productive thing you wanted to do. It's the same with approaching girls. If you see a girl you want to approach, within 3 seconds, you should be approaching her. That's it. Just do it. After a few approaches, you'll realize it's not that big a deal. Try taking an ice cold shower. You're going to stand there and think about whether you actually want to do it. You're going to put off getting in. Then tell yourself, all right, 3-second rule. Then within 3 seconds, you have to be in the shower. That's all there is to it. Try it. One other thing that can help you is being with your friends instead of being there by yourself. No, not the shower thing when you're approaching girls. That way, guys can all practice approaching different girls and you can laugh about it if you fuck up, so there's less pressure. How to deal with someone forcing you to do something. Don't do it. Unless you want to, never let anybody pressure you into doing something you don't want to do. One question I hear a lot is from guys who want to start going to parties, but they don't want to drink and they don't want to be an awkward guy who's not drinking. People who try to peer pressure others are losers anyway. You don't know them shit. If you want to do something, do it. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. And honestly, it's all about the tone you set. Like if somebody offers you a drink and you don't want it, all you have to say is, "No thanks, bro," in a confident tone. You're having a good time, whatever, then there's no big deal. But if you act like a dweeb and you're like, I don't really like to drink. I've never done it. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I should. Then you've set the tone that you're an indecisive person and you're not a cool guy, even though the answer you've given is exactly the same, and in that case, people are going to keep pressuring you. I unsubscribe to all the other dating advice channels because they waste my time with their 20-minute videos and they don't get to the point. You get to the point. Can you make one on how to deal with rejection and how to deal with loneliness? The answer to both of these is really similar. You want to work on yourself first, improve yourself, start eating healthy, exercising, build your relationships with family and friends, take classes, learn stuff that you're interested in, pursue some hobbies, and so on. You'll get to the point where you're happy whether you're single or in a relationship, and that's exactly where you want to be. You never want to be one of those guys who is dependent on a girl to be happy. Do you have any products we can buy from you? Maybe a book with all your advice. I would buy that. You should write a book. I hadn't planned on selling anything, but if you guys think it would help you out, I'll put out some books and shit. Let me know what type of products you like and I'll think about it. Fucking love these videos, bro. Kinda wondering what you think of PUAs and pickup in general. I've actually never studied pickup. All the advice I give is stuff I figured out through my own experience. I like trying shit, experimenting, seeing what works and what doesn't. So in my life, I try a lot of stuff and just figure it all out. My biggest issue with the PUA community is that they're overcomplicating shit. Most topics are not complicated at all once you understand the basics, so that's why I always focus on teaching you the most important stuff in 3 to 5 minute videos, so it's simple and you remember it all. Case in point, what do you do in a scenario where a female lets you know she's visiting the capital in the future? So a proposal is, bro, stop. You're making it way too complicated. Basically, you're saying you're in a group chat with this girl and you want to know how to single her out. That's easy. Talk a little in the group, be funny, don't be a tryhard, just do your usual thing. If she's active in the group too, she'll get used to seeing you talk in there. Then after a while, you can just message her directly about something you've been discussing in the group, then invite her out. TLDR, talk in group, invite her to do something. What you gotta understand is all the other details are irrelevant. Whatever happened in the past is irrelevant. When you're in a situation, just drill it down to the basic idea and then figure out how to solve it. It makes it a lot easier. It's like in math. How you simplify everything before solving it. You're not going to sit there and multiply 75 million 9 millions by 24 million 2 millions. You're going to simplify it to 75 ninths by 24 halves. You should make a video on how to last longer in bed. Sometimes I last 5 minutes and they get pissed off. Well, one trick you can use is if you feel like you're about to bust, switch positions and go into a non-fucking position for a little while. Like humping or eating her out or just kissing. Not only will it stop you from nutting too fast, but it'll also make it more enjoyable for the girl because you're not just pounding her over and over again like a lot of guys do. Also, keep in mind, you don't need to last an hour. Sex in real life usually doesn't take more than 20 minutes. How to talk to her in text. Texting is always one of those things that I see tons of comments and questions about. So I made a playlist of all my texting videos. There's going to be a link on the screen right now so you can check them out. When I asked a girl out on a date, she said she was busy. I asked again, but she never replied. I don't know if that means she doesn't have any interest in me anymore, but I know she has a thing for me still. But the thing is, she's into me. Her ex-boyfriend is telling her shit, and she can't decide if her mind wants me or him. Shit, bro. Never, ever, ever get involved with a girl who's still hung up on her ex. This is a huge waste of time. And it's going to be nothing but nonstop drama and shit. Even if you do end up getting her, you're going to have to deal with a shitload of drama that's not worth it. Friend zone her until she's over him, and then let her have a shot. How do I approach a girl at work? Well, in this specific case, it's usually better not to be too upfront because you don't want to make things awkward or become that guy who hits on all the girls at work. What you want to do is just be the fun guy. Talk to everyone, not just her. Be playful, teasing, then flirt with her a little without seeming unnatural. Then, get her number for a normal, non-romantic thing. Like you guys are just going to chill and exchange numbers. Text or Snapchat her occasionally, teasing and stuff like you usually would, and then after a while, invite her out somewhere. And the last one for today. Dude, why do you not have 1 million subs? This is great. I don't know. What are you guys waiting for? Share this shit with your friends and let's make it happen. Hey, Based Olympians, follow me on Instagram at IamBasedZeus. I post some of my favorite parts from my videos, and I might even start putting some exclusive dating advice on there as well. So go check it out and don't miss it. Got any more questions? Just subscribe and leave them in the comments below. I always try to reply to most of my comments.